Viewers, this is Cynthia Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from myself called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe too hard during this audio podcast recording, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. So anyway, before I get into this podcast, the reason why I'm doing this podcast late because, yesterday was Christmas, so basically I didn't have time on Monday to do this podcast. So basically, this is the reason why I'm doing this review so late, because since Monday was Christmas Eve and yesterday was Christmas, I didn't have time to do this review. So on Monday. So basically, this is why I'm doing this podcast late. So anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. As we leave this episode is 87. This is 87. All right. So basically, when it last left off. In the previous episode, Boruto, the human arc crew showed up. The human arc crew showed up. Crew showed where the Tenshinhan and Boruto was having that conversation. So basically, the old Tenshinhan ordered Haku to attack Boruto, and bring him back to the hideout alive. So basically, the OCC ordered Haku to bring it back to the hideout alive, but he didn't want Haku to kill Boruto. So basically, Boruto had no choice but to fight Haku. Had no choice but to fight Haku and try to escape. So meanwhile, while that was going on, Shimada and the others were still waiting for Shikida and Boruto at the cave outside of the stone village. So basically, Shimada and others got worried that Boruto and Shikida didn't show up after some time. So basically, they went to go find Boruto and Shikida, but they found Mr. Kaki instead. Looked like he was badly injured after the fight against those regular ox. So anyway, so basically, Sawada, and the others found Mr. Kachi, badly injured from fighting those ox. When he helped him, got away and shit like that, blah blah blah. So anyway, Boruto managed to use a paper bomb attached to a kunai knife to use against Haku, but he missed Haku with his paper bomb kunai knife, but instead it did located to Sawada and others. So basically, Sawada and Chozo went to go help Boruto, while Energy stays behind Mr. Kaki in the defected arc back at the cave. So basically, while that was going on, Shikida managed to sneak into back at the stone village. Shikida managed to sneak into the Tenshinhan office. So basically, it made a phone call to the Hokage office in the Hidden Leaf village. So basically, lucky for him, Shikida's father, Shikamaru picked up the phone. So basically, Shikida explained to his father what the hell was going on in the stone village. So basically, Shikamaru was like, Shikamaru said, all right then, don't worry, you guys and others try to be safe, but while I go get the others to try to figure out how to help you guys out. So basically, that's when Lord KU and with the form by some ox that that Shikadai was in the Tenjikage office making a phone call to the head leaf village Hokage office. So basically, about time that Lord Kyu got to the office, Shikadai was already gone, but his father was still on the phone. So basically, and that's when Lord Kyu smashed the phone. It's like now he's worried that that the other hidden business, that the other ninja businesses know about their plans and shit like that. So basically, Lord K was worried that it's funny now that the other hidden ninja businesses will try to stop their plans and shit like that. So anyway, Boruto. So basically, Boruto was still battling Haku. Battling was still battling Ku. So basically, and that's when Shirada and Choto showed up, and helped Boruto out to fight Ku. So basically, Ku was using too much particle style jutsu that made him decay and crack more faster. So basically, it's a matter of time. The more times that Ku used particle style jutsu against Boruto and others, the more faster he started to decay and crack. So basically, it was a matter of time for Ku to for Ku to start to it was a matter of time for Ku to basically be defeated by for his decaying his whole decaying situation, shit like that. Anyway, back at the East Village, Shikamaru from Naruto and the others that about the situation from Shikadao. So basically, Naruto, since we don't have any type of permission from the current Tenjikage, they can't just go to the Stone Village and stop plans without any permission. So basically, they will have to tell the future Lord about the whole situation and get permission from them. But that would take some time. So basically, and so basically they'll have to. So basically, that's when the consequence is that we will have to improvise we have to come up with we have to improvise to come on a plan to stop what the fuck is going on in Stone Village and shit like that. Meanwhile, back at the cave outside the Stone Village, the human Karin showed up at the cave where Energen was going, where Energen Mr. Mr. Kashi and the defector Ak were hiding that. So basically, Karin started to fight Energen, but Karin used her genjutsu powers to take control of Energen. Meanwhile, Boruto and the others were still engaged in the fight against the Hima'ak Ku. So basically, Boruto was about to be finished off by Ku's big ass particle style jutsu, and that's when Ku stopped moving and basically killed over after using too much particle style jutsu that forced him to decay too fastly. So basically, both of the others won because So basically, Boruto and the others won the fight because Ku using too much powerful style that ended up killing him. So basically, Ku, the human arc, was using too much powerful style jutsu that made him decay faster and basically ended up killing him. So basically, that's how Boruto and the others won the fight. So basically, Inogen the old Kinjikage showed up, the OTG Kage showed up before anything did. Like the old Kage was like was kind of shocked that that Ku was easily defeated. Was that Ku was easily defeated by Boruto and the others, and that's when Inogen showed up. And Boruto was happy to see Inogen, but that's when Inogen put a knife on Boruto's neck, and Inogen, like I said, Inogen is under the control of Koen, the Arc Koen. So basically, Koen had a genjutsu on Inogen. So Koen had control over Inogen. So basically, Koen showed up with a bunch of other arcs and Tawana Boruto and the others. So basically, like Koen, Tawana Boruto and the others, and start to take Boruto and the others and the old Kinjikage back to the stone village, and this is how the episode ended with Boruto and the others being brought back to the secret hideout in the stone village by Koen and a bunch of army of ox, taking them back to the hidden hideout somewhere in the stone village. So basically, this is how the episode ended with Koen, the ox, and the other ox, bringing Boruto and the others along with the old Kinjikage back to back to the hideout somewhere in the stone village. And this is how the episode ended. So basically, this episode was not bad. So once again, I'm sorry for the late review because it was Christmas. Like I said, since Monday was Christmas Eve. So basically, I just had no time to do this review on Christmas Eve. So basically, this is why I'm doing this review late. So anyway, once again, this episode was not bad. So anyway, like always, this is Sincere Michael signing off. 1.